Hello everyone, I'm your host Enderdude&Porkchop and my co-host is Porkchop Boy.
Hello.
And today we are doing a tutorial on how to set your default program to open up jar files.
So personally, I don't know what that means. I'm not a big computer expert. I don't even know how he's doing this. I know nothing about this, so he's going to be teaching me as he's teaching you. While eating jelly beans.
So basically what we're doing here is sometimes when you install Java, not right away, it sets your default, like, okay, here's an for instance. See this little jar file, like this is a forage installer. It won't look like this. It may look like a piece of paper or something like that. Saying basically it does not exactly know, what it is. So when you double click it, it's going to come up like this. Give it a second. There. See, if it's like this, it's going to come up, like it's supposed to. No. But if it isn't, it's going to come up something more like this. See?
Yeah.
It's going to come up
something like
Windows
this. 8. That version of whatever pop-up that is only appears up in Windows 8.
Yeah, oh yeah, and I should have mentioned this. This is a Windows tutorial only. I don't know how Mac or Linux works, so.
Never used one before.
So this is just purely Windows.
Basically,
and 1.1.8.
We're showing how to get Java as
8.1. Sorry, not 1.8.
1.8. Minecraft. All right. So basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get Java and install it as the default thing you use when you open.
So here we go. So basically,
I'm not a computer expert.
After you download it, I'm sure you have probably already downloaded, the correct Java, because that's really the only way you'd be able to run Minecraft. So, not unless you have another new way that I don't know about. Okay, so what you're going to do first is, after, say you got a jar file, I'm going to use this for example again. Say this is a piece of paper. So, we're going to go and start. You want to set the default program. So, if you double click this, it's going to come up. Something wrong?
Yeah. Oh man, purple jelly beans taste awful.
Okay,
so who eats this stuff?
Alright, so moving on, after going to open with, you're gonna go choose your default program.
I dropped my jelly bean. I ain't eating that.
Alright, so you're gonna hit choose default program.
Okay, no more interruptions.
Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna show you that again. You're gonna right click it, open with, and you're gonna choose default program. After this, it's gonna come up something like this. After that, you're gonna go hit more options. Kind of look at the list and see exactly if it shows up from there. It should look something like this. Just kind of scroll and see if you see it. If you don't see it, then we're going to go on and look for another app on the PC. After clicking this, you should get this window that I can drag down. Here we go. Alright, so this should locate you here. If not, just kind of follow this, just kind of find your programs files. That's what's going to be located. This PC, local disk, program files. That's what's going to be located. Alright, after that, you're going to look for your Java. So you're going to kind of scan through this and find the Java folder, which is right here. You're going to double click that. After that, you're going to see a few of them right here. Well, see, I have a few Javas. I still have Java 7 on here and Java 8. Alright. So what we're going to do first is, it's the same way it works with Java. If you have Java 7 or Java 8, this is how you can do it. It's the same thing to do with Java 7. Just you're going to go here to Java 7. This is if you're running Java 7. So you're going to go to Java 7, you're going to go bin, and then you're going to go to java.exe. Now for some computers, they may not have this feature activated where it allows you to see like the .exe or something like that. More likely it's just going to say Java. Click that, make sure you highlight it, and hit open. Alright.
Or just double click it.
Now, next, you're going to go, if you're doing Windows 8, or Java 8, you're going to easily just hit this, and it's the same thing. So it's just very same thing, just hit that java.exe, open. And that should do it. That should actually turn everything to what you see in jars. All the jars that you see on your screen that probably were papers should now be a jar file, like this. Should have like a little coffee mug. I guess that's a coffee mug. I would say.
I think it looks like tea to me, like a cup of hot tea.
See, that's what I was thinking. Because it has like a little handle.
I only drink cold tea.
But
iced tea.
I would say that it could be a coffee mug, Java, so.
Does Java stand for coffee mug?
Okay, so after that you should be done and you should be able to double click it like so, and it should come up. If you're doing a, like for instance, Forge or something, this is really handy to do.
What does Java stand for?
Well, we'll get into that some other time. I have to come back to you on that one. Alright, so there you go. You should be all set to go. You can continue
I'll
from
just Google it.
installing. You can go on and continue installing all your stuff. Basically, like forage on your Minecraft. So you can do that. And also it's helpful for other things as well. So if you got like, I don't know. Say if you got like some zip folders that you need to unzip and you want to use 7-zip, for instance, you can set the default program as well. You just got to find the exe for it.
I always hate when the zippers are hard to unzip. Like when you're wearing jeans and you're trying to get it off but it's stuck, and that's when you really have a problem with zipping.
Not that type of zipping.
What kind of zipping we're talking about?
We're talking about like zipping folders and everything.
You can zip a folder? I thought it was just like little folders that you just put paper in. I didn't think you had to zip it.
Okay, so
where can I find one of these?
but that's actually about it. That's how you set a default program, but it worked other ways as well for zip programs, just all that stuff. But my number one use is usually doing this is because of jar files. Usually when you...
It's a lot easier than most programs.
So when you go and say, okay, if you download Java, but say if you got Forge, this may happen, and it may turn out to be a little piece of paper. And just do these step by step, and it should work. If you have any questions in the comments that something's not working quite correctly, or something's not working at all, feel free to tell us in the comments below.
Yeah, and don't forget that if you're using Mac or Linux, this will not work. Or may not work. I don't know how it works. You Mac users and Linux users, I don't know what you go through. I'm just a simple window user, just doing my Windows things, opening tons of tabs, wasting my RAM.
Okay, and that is pretty much about it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer them. So, see you later, guys.
Bye.